Brad.
I'm Greg.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Phil.
This is Phil.
Back on the end.
Alright, today we're doing, what do we call it? Devil Dancer Triple IPA India Pale. 5 founders.
Okay, let's just drink
Yeah, I
it.
just wrote it. I don't even think we should do it.
There you go.
Right
You don't read anything?
You already had yourself.
Oh,
I waited.
We didn't even,
I waited.
cheers.
We beer fire. That's
Alright,
pretty good.
cheers.
There's a process here, people. Now we're
Mm,
public.
we aren't charged.
This is a big one.
Good lord.
It is big.
Wow.
And it says that. I'll read it real fast. The commercial description. Founders most complex, most innovative, most feared, and yet most revered ale produced. Really? Okay. It's just I confused myself. Massive complexity. Blah 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 blah. It's
Tell them the ABV.
yeah, it's 12%. It's 12% ABV. IBUs 112. Released usually in July.
Yeah, all true.
Yeah, no, definitely released in availability is July.
I like in the commercial description, you skipped over the beer description.
I'm
Wow.
just reading it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Massive
mouthfeel,
amount.
Yeah,
Read the whole
blah,
taste.
hops, malt.
And
Now,
deliciously
this
evil.
would typically be served in an 8-ounce glass. I would think.
In most places.
So this is the beer friends. We don't mess around.
That's
Yeah,
right, we
mess
don't mess
around.
around. You better get the whole thing.
Goddamn ounces.
No,
You better
that's,
drink the whole
I
thing.
got another 4-pack. Everybody's doubling up this.
I've always said you don't know a beer until you drank a whole pack.
That is correct.
That's true.
Usually with high alcohol beers too, you can taste the alcohol. With this, it's very minimal.
Yeah,
Like I'm comparing this to maybe a 120 or something like that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Dogfish.
exactly.
That you can taste the thing. It's like legit alcohol in a glass.
Right.
This is drinkable to some extent. You know.
Oh yeah, I'll take this
Yeah.
over 120 anyways.
Yeah, me too. I can do a whole glass of this, but I probably wouldn't be able to do that for the Dogfish.
I struggle through it.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and review it.
Rate it.
I think I speak for all of us when this is one of those beers that we didn't have a lot to say because it was so enjoyable. It was one of those things that it was, you know, we weren't getting down to the nitty gritty of having to defend our taste in this beer. I think we're all pretty much in the same level. This is Devil Dancer, 112 IBUs, the highest recorded, 12% alcohol by volume, the triple IPA, I guess, Devil Dancer. The long official name,
Yeah.
colons and
Yeah.
everything.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go ahead and give this a 9.5. I really like this beer. I really like the fact that this is 12 and you can't, and I cannot taste it.
Oh yeah.
This tastes almost exactly like Double Trouble to me. They're double IPA. If you put them side by side, it's almost the exact same for me. And so that's one of the big things is that, I mean, it jumps up. I think Double Dancer is, or Double Trouble is 9.
Yeah.
And so a jump of 3 ABV and you can't taste the difference is incredible and speaks to what founders can actually do. And what they've been doing with all their beers that we're terribly impressed with is that they're able to hide a lot of it and there's the craftsmanship in it. So, 9.5.
So this is an interesting thing about ratings too, and I don't know if you guys ever discussed this about the beer itself and how you like it at a certain time that you're actually drinking.
Yeah.
So like sometimes like I have a beer X and it's nice and summer out and it's a 4 or a 5 or it's a 10 or whatever. That's at the time that you're drinking it. For me, this is not my top style. I don't like triple IPAs as much as I like double IPAs, but the quality and the craftsmanship is exactly what you're talking about. I do not taste anything from an alcohol perspective. We compared earlier with a 120 and whatnot. For me, it's definitely a 9.5. It's not my favorite beer that I'm going to have all the time because I'd be on the floor. But this is definitely a 9.5, and it's definitely you can taste the independence, the craftsmanship they put in there. They didn't just mix all this stuff together. They didn't just put their Centennial and their double IPA together. They obviously thought
Which is really how it should be done. Let's be honest.
well, we have a single, we have a double. Let's make a new style called triple.
The triples has to come in 24 ounces.
Yeah.
24 ounces. Just pour them in there.
Do this.
Great. I
Two thumbs up.
I should just
But no,
try it.
9.5. It's a quality beer. Quality beer.
I agree with that. I'm gonna go a little low. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Like I like it a lot. I'm gonna agree with some things.
In general.
I'm gonna agree with a couple things. I like freedom.
I'm so glad
I've always liked the instant replay in baseball. You don't taste booziness. You're right. You don't taste booze. But it is still big, and I still get it's real big. It's.
I think big's an understatement.
Yeah, but okay. It's huge.
But I think if you enjoy this beer, I mean, you don't enjoy the entire thing. If you enjoyed it in a small amounts or even an ounce pour, I still think that wins. I still think it shows you the quality of the beer.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with the quality of the beer.
The whole thing at once, maybe you're going to be like,
I'm going to split the difference and go just with a straight 9.
Well, that's a safe pick. I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
basically,
I
I mean,
expected as
yeah,
much from
you're
you.
not surprised about
It's
it.
like
right?
picking
Yeah.
Tom Brady in the face.
Looking forward to him in fantasy football.
What team does he play for?
Just the best team.
Silver team?
That's right, the best thing. Yeah, they have silver pants. And
Do they?
yeah.
Silver pants? Alright, that's all I
Very
need to know.
good.
silver.
Very good.
All I need to know. Yeah, I'm gonna rate it a 9 for all of your reasons because I agree with Paul with basically everything he said. I'm just gonna rate it higher because I enjoy it more than you do. But I think the key part about it is overall the fact that this is the highest for the IBUs. It's a 12% beer. It's got 10 varieties of hops, and yet we're still talking about it like it's Sierra Nevada, not even a torpedo. Like this is just Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, where we're just sitting around and we're all like, oh my god, this is this or this is that, whatever. It's that balanced, that well put together. The tastes are that well refined and go together with each other so well across the entire spectrum of what you're doing. So 9 for me because it's phenomenal, but it's not going to be a 9.5 because I don't think I could do more than 3 without passing out.
Okay.
So great. And yeah, it is leaving a nice flavor
Mm.
at the end. It's not leaving one that's offensive like we were talking about with you, but there's a great lingering hop flavor at the
I feel
end.
like it's
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, founders.
Well done, guys.
Founders. Again, another one that's excellent. Thanks, Greg, for coming in. You can find Greg at Untapped. Or what is it? iTunes and Google Play. The App Store and Google Play. Download the app. Or go to m.untapped.com.
Yes.
As you can see
download
it's
the
spelled. Just download the app.
We're on
And
there.
You can now find us as a podcast on iTunes. So check us out.
look us up.
Probably been up there for a few weeks. And
New podcast apps got a real auto download
Yep.
feature. You don't have to go and download. We'll come right to your phone. Ready? Real fast, going back to alphas. I found it on Wikipedia, and I'm only using the snippet on the Google page of Wikipedia because it's really the hops Wikipedia page is long. I don't have that much time.